Let's meet the starting lineup for Milwaukee. At shooting guard, Brandon Williams. At power forward, Lamar, number 22. At center, Ira Fung. At the other guard position, Jamal Brooks. At the other forward position, Gregory Dampier. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. And now, the starting lineup for Philadelphia. Starting at small forward, number 45, TJ Caffey. Starting at shooting guard, number 30, Reese Martin. At the other forward position, number 0, Shane Pickett. At the other guard position, number 17, Chris, number 17. At center, number 22, Malik Ebanks.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Brooks is out there with Williams. Then there's the prodigy, and it's Dampier in at small forward. And for Philadelphia, we've got Prez. Caffey is out there with MP. Then it's the kid, and it's Ebanks in at the 5 spot. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season, but for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Pass to the prodigy. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Brooks with no one around. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Prez. Brooks covering. And he... Oh!
Chris, number 17.
Mercy, mercy me.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. He kicks to Martin. He banks the pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now here's Williams. Martin with the block. And now Philadelphia on the break. There's the lob to Prez. Out to AI. Here's Caffey. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Pass to the prodigy. To the middle. Will it go? He lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Prez. Kicks it to MP. And MP throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside. 2. You got it out. Get your fish down there. I got shooter.
And he knocks down the first one.
You got it out. Get your fish down there. I got shooter.
He hits both from the stripe. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Prez dishes to Martin. Now the pass to Caffey. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless in when he attacks the rim and is as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 6. Brooks with the bounce pass.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Dampier, covered by Martin. And that one's good. Brooks.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Caffey. And he dunks it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here is Brooks after the Sixers pick up 2. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside Williams from downtown hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
The first 2 minutes.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Take a break. 2 shots. You got it out. Make sure the pitch down there. I got to shoot it.
The first one falls, and the Bucks making a change here. Dampier's checked in.
Big go. Let's get it. Pitch here. We go back up. Right here. I got back on D. I'm back on this here. This game's over.
That one is no good.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Brooks for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Prez passes to Pickett. And it's sent back by Dampier. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Philadelphia trails by 6. Pass to Prez. It's Martin on the wing. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Out to the wing. Here's McGee. Another miss by Philadelphia. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics. Here's Dampier, and the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. It's stolen by Prez. Now the 76ers on the break. Martin with the ball. And finished off by Martin.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams kicks to Brooks. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Dampier, the pass to Dampier. And another three for Milwaukee.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Prez finds McGee. Outside Martin. Here's Prez. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Williams is out there with Brooks. And it's Dampier in at the 4 slot. Bounce pass from Williams. Pass to Brooks. And it's denied. Now here's Prez. The pass to Ebanks. And AI throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Brooks outside. Passes it to Dampier. Dampier, he dishes to Brooks. Over AI. And that one's good. Brooks has got 10 points in the game. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk the player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injuries because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
At the line for one.
One shot. You got it out. You got it out. Get your pitch down there. I got to shoot it. Press. Outlet. Match up. I got bag here, big. Here we go. I got one. Way to go, baby.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Haynes, he's guarded by AI. Here's Dampier, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
One shot. One shot.
Oh, I got a shooter, man. Take a rebound. Got to get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it, get it, get it. Pinch here, pinch here. Let me go back up. Right here, right here. I got back on D. I'm back on D. This game's over. We got this. We got. Way to hit it.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Trez passes to the Prodigy. Free throw line jump shot, and it's sent back by Dampier. AI left side. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Dampier. Got a piece of it. Martin from outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Dampier. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dampier's got 10 points.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Now here's Prez. Brooks covering. Here's Prez. And that one, good.
Number 17.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 4.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Finished off the breaks. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Dampier, he dishes to Dampier. To the inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here are the 76ers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And that one's good. Cappy.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Dampier. 10 points for him. Got a hand on it. Over to the wing. Martin, the pass to Ebanks.
Hey, yo.
Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Ebanks got his second basket of the night.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Brooks kicks to Williams. Here's Dampier. Oh! Man! What a finish!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Get the rebound. I got it. Box here, box here. Quick out. Good hit.
In for Philadelphia, number 40, McGee.
1:57 left in the second quarter. From deep three-point range, the 76ers need to get off a shot. McGee bounce pass. Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Pass to Dampier. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. The prodigy, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 22.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Dishes it to Brooks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Foul, second team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the
Shooting
game.
for Milwaukee. Brooks taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back the feet. Shoes on tight. Coming off.
And the first one drops.
Oh, I got a shooter, man. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here, pinch here. We go back up.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Assisted by.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Perez from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Williams looking around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Petrovic is checked in for Brooks.
Sixers ball. Into the lineup for the Bucks. Tony Petrovic.
Philadelphia trails by 4. Out to AI. And AI throws it down hard.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens.
You don't mind a guy like him attempting something like that in a close ball game. That was a haymaker there.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
1 second left, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Your
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Bucks.
Coach has to be happy at how they're sharing the basketball. The offense is free-flowing, and as a result, they're racking up the assists.
Very unselfish in that first half. You familiar with that concept?
No, not really.
We'll see if hero ball at some point rears its ugly head. You familiar with that term?
It's on my right-hand side. Jack.
See, I knew it. Both of you guys been in my locker again, and you're stealing my notes. I have nothing to say, because you said it all, because you stole it from me. What's that, plagiarism?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Milwaukee leading by 6. MP is out there with Cappy. Then there's Prez. Then it's AI. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And he recovers it. The Bucks working the ball around. Dampier. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
One shot.
You got it out. You got it out. Get you the pitch down there. I got shoot it. Press. I got bag here big. Here we go. I got my man. I got here. Make sure you get the man. Got shooter.
That's all you, baby.
Philadelphia trails by 9. And here is Prez. Shoots the 3. Cappy's shot is off. Here's Dampier. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And they get it back. Right wing. Prez with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And he comes up with the deuce. Dampier's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Cappy. 14 points for him. And it's sent back by Dampier. Pass to the Prodigy. That one goes. Count it. The Prodigy's got 5 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Put your hands together for your Sixers.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Here's Prez. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Dampier. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. The pass to Caffey. He dishes it to Prez. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, watch out. Whoa, come on now. Woo. Throw it down.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Brooks misses.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy.
Oh,
he hit it. How did that go in?
How about the range on that jumper?
Passes it to the prodigy. He kicks it to Williams. Over Martin. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You know, the defense was on the shooter, but in the end, sometimes you just have to tip your hat to better offense.
Prez from deep three-point land. And it's sent back by Dampier. From deep. Prez with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
TJ.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Brooks dishes to Dampier. Back to Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's the prodigy. 5 points in the game. Williams kicks to Dampier. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by MP. Pass to Caffey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Here's the prodigy. And that one, good. The prodigy's got 7 points in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And the 76ers call time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your UC squad.
And they were in the top 10 in blocks. That was the core element of their squad, keeping bodies in the paint and preventing those easy buckets.
And going back to their success at the free throw line last season, GA, best in the league. It helped them finish off a lot of close games. Philadelphia trails by 7. Outside, Martin kicks to McGee. Martin the pass to the product. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Milwaukee. The pass to Dampier. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Martin with the bounce pass. Here's Pickett. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper, just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Ball goes to Milwaukee.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third.
I'm open!
And there's the drive. 6 to shoot, and the shot is good.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
MP dishes to Martin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Milwaukee headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Stop, let's play out of motion. Let's run them, let's play at our pace. Let's go, defense on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Looking to play at their tempo. Mike Budenholzer really wants them to assert themselves, trying to dominate this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, his energy is up there, hoping his team's energy is just as high. They may push every chance they get.
Oh, what a throwdown there, man.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
MP from deep three-point land. Ball is kicked out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday and then on Wednesday. Here's Brooks. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Dampier. Hits the jumper in space. And the Bucks lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Petrovic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
One shot.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Turn back on me. She's not tied. Coming off.
Way to go, baby!
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. McGee the pass to Caffey. Here's the prodigy. Here's Prez. Cranes the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
There's Petrovic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
You got it out. You got it out. You should have pitched down there. I got shooters. Press, match up. I got bad.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And your youth squad.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Stay on here.
Now Payne. There's the drive, and Payne slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Back to McGee. Launches a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Dampier. Oh, man. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And he makes the first.
Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here.
So he gets them both. Bucks leading by 9. Passes to Payne. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. Dampier, the pass to the prodigy. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Martin's checked in for the 76ers.
Substitution for your 76ers, Martin.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Payne passes to Foster. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. From deep three-point range, that one no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
2 minutes remaining.
Prez with the ball, and the basket is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Pickett's checked in.
One shot.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back on deep. Shoes not tied.
That free throw good from Prez. Here's Brooks. From deep. And it's AI with the rebound. Ebanks got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
17.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Prez.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's the prodigy. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the three-pointer.
Brandon Williams.
And the Bucks lead by 10.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
You got it out. Get your pitch down there. I got shooters. I got bag, big.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. The Bucks making a switch here. Dampier's checked in.
Pinch here.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And so they foul intentionally.
Foul. Third team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Dampier. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
I got shooter, man. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. We go back up. Right here. I got back. Pinch here. This game's over. We got this.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now here's Prez. Here's Caffey. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Caffey. Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Dampier. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. We go back up. Right here. I got back on D. I'm back on here. This game's over. You got this.
No luck that time either. And he commits the intentional foul.
Ebanks. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Milwaukee.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And here are the 76ers now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Martin with the bounce pass. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Be a rejump.
It's Martin on the wing. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
No problems knocking that one down.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Well, guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Petrovic. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.